I look at the track record with offensive linemen. They had to take the 4 out of the 5 fastest offensive line times with the combine last year.
After you train here once, you still want to come back here. That means they're doing something right. So, he has a great program here. Everything's working. That's why people keep coming back.
I've dropped my 40 time tremendously. My jumping, everything. That comes from the weight room and running. Just everything's explosion over here, and you definitely see results pretty quick.
Oh, you got 2 more. Come on, push it out. All the way through.
Zeke Hood, Pittsburgh Steelers, all-season training at CES, where I want to be.
This is my home. This is my second home right here. I always come back to CES and train every year from there on.
If you're trying to, better yourself as an athlete all around, and meet some great people, meet a great staff, come to CES because it's a great place to be.
The results here are, phenomenal. Starting out from times on your 40 knocking tents off to adding reps on your bench press max.
Why CES? That's a great question. You only have one chance to prepare for the biggest job interview of your life. Here at CES, we have 20 years experience in preparing you. Nobody has more experience than we do. We've put over 1,000 players in the league. Every year we bring in the top NFL guys to prepare you, and they have over 100 years experience. Why CES? That's why.
You got Coach Pete Jenkins, who's been in the NFL and coaching Division I for years upon years. He's given me so much. I've learned more in 2 weeks with him that I've learned in my whole lifetime. And you got great guys like Coach Smith and Tripp and Travis pushing us every day in the weight room. You come here to work and you're going to work with the best and you're going to get a lot out of it.
My very first conversation with Chip, I heard something that I was interested in, and that was a dedication to the players. I was telling a friend of mine in the NFL, I said, look, I'd send my son here, I'd send your son here. I said, because I think there's a commitment here to be as helpful to each player, and they truly care here. So, I'm proud to be here. I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't that way, I would never be back here, because that's certainly what I'm interested in, and I feel so comfortable here. I can recommend this place to anyone.
Coach Beck has a tremendous resume, coached the NFL for 25, 30 years. It's been around a lot of football. And so, from a technique standpoint for offensive linemen, which is very important for us, footwork, hand placement, drill work, also the NFL specific combine drills. He knows all those like the back of his hand, and so you can't find a better guy to help you prepare for it.
Blue 20, set, hit. Good, hit. There you go.
We're doing O-line specific drills, and you can definitely tell a difference out on the field at the Senior Bowl. The first, second step are always getting down quicker, and having Coach Beck here, he also helped a lot also because he's had like 30 years of NFL experience and O-line coaching, so just the little things from him has helped me out a lot at the Senior Bowl.
Be consistent with this step. Here we go. Blue 80, blue 80, set, yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. It's if I believe that if a player wants to get into the National Football League, he needs to get to competitive edge sports. That's what I think.
Second down and 5. Looking for the blitz.
Inside the 4.
9 minutes to go in the quarter. 382. And they need to score on this drive.
382. Hike! Today's Wednesday, and Wednesday for us means that we're down here at the Georgia Dome doing 7-on-7. We bring our quarterbacks, our receivers, our tight ends, our running backs, our linebackers, our DBs, in here to do a little 7-on-7 every Wednesday in the Georgia Dome. That's pretty cool.
If you get so good mechanically, the other things just take care of themselves. I see guys rolling the ball underneath and the ball sails on them, it causes an interception. Little things like that, that if they do it the proper way and they get so good at it, that eventually it's an automatic thing to them. I'm really, really hung up on that.
Go. My confidence has grown tremendously since I first got here. I just feel a lot more, comfortable when I get back in the pocket, throwing the ball and reading the defenses that we've been studying, every day. And I definitely feel it. It's definitely grown tremendously, and hopefully that'll carry on to the combine and the pro day and help me out. I feel like if I would have stayed at home and trained, I wouldn't have got nearly the experience that I did here. The equipment they have, just the knowledge they have in running the 40 and doing all the drills that you'll be tested on by the NFL scouts has been tremendous for me, and I really feel like I've definitely gained a lot for being here.
Here at CES, we break your training down into different phases. Those of you that are good players that play with teams that aren't going to bowl games, we allow you to come in December to start training in preparation for your All-Star games. And then when you get back from your All-Star games, we've got about 3 or 4 weeks before the NFL Combine. During that time, we work on your 40s, your vert, your 225, your change of direction drills, all the things that you have to do at the NFL Combine to shine. We prepare you for the Wonderlic test, which is the aptitude test that you have to take. We give you a book and a DVD of drills that you have to do at the Combine. We actually have one of our coaches, Coach Beck, who's the offensive line coach that ran the drills at the Combine for 20 years. So we leave no stone unturned in terms of your preparation. We take care of your food, your diet, and your housing. We put you up in brand new, state-of-the-art, furnished apartments. We provide your car rentals. We give you tons of gear so that you have everything you need here to focus on you. It's all about you. It's not about anybody else. It's about you and what we need to do to help you get on the next level.
Robbie puts you on a whole nother level. I mean, I thought I was kind of strong coming in here, but once you go into failure every day and he's breaking you down, but at the same time building you back up, it's a whole nother level.
We don't want anything left in the tank when we leave for the day.
Robbie's very aggressive. He's a pusher as far as the weight room. He don't let you settle for less, You want to see, everyone talks about coming somewhere working out and seeing the benefits. Well, you see him, and Robbie won't let it go away. He's going to make you feel it. And that's, his character in general is something that really speaks loud for him.
Good. Just be patient. Don't force it heavier, just be patient. Two things are going to happen. One, you're going to get ahead of what we're trying to do as far as working up to it. And two, you're going to run that risk of straining something and we're not going to be able to do it at all.
My job is basically to take an athlete, regardless of what position he plays, and make him as explosive as he could possibly be through every degree of movement that he'll have to go through on the field.
I started at 3:45 last time.
All right. Monday or here?
Monday.
All right. Now, you got your 5?
Yeah.
Then what I would do, I'd go ahead and start at about 3:30, 3:35, 3:40, 3:45, 3:50. I'll work it up that way.
I like to take what they know was their best, let that be the starting point, and let's go off of that. And usually what I try to make sure we at least achieve is somewhere between 4 to 6 reps on 225. Because that's, when you look at the lifting aspect of it, the 225 is really what is the indication of what they've done in the weight room in college and high school, all the way up to the point where they actually go to the combine and to the pro days.
I ain't never worked this hard in my life, never. But I'm glad to be here. Hey, it's the place to be. It's tough. You better have your mind right before you come in here.
Why CES? Because at CES, we can help you get stronger, more explosive, and become the athlete that you've always wanted to be. And that's what the NFL is looking for.
We do something unique here at CES on Wednesdays. We take our guys and put them through a swim workout. It's actually a recovery workout from the previous couple days of the heavy running, heavy lifting. We get them in there. It's high intensity, low impact swimming with cords and bands, the same ones I use here on the previous days in the running.
Time, group 2, last one, go.
I jumped in thinking I was Michael Phelps. I got out feeling like Michael Vick. Man, it's tough, bro. Everybody, I see why Champ Bailey skipped it. He didn't want it.
Well, I love it and I hate it. I hate it because it's hard, but I love it because I know it's gonna get me better.
You just gotta fight through it though, you'll be all right. You're gonna be tired, but you get a little nap, you'll be all right when you wake up.
Yeah, I think it's a great compliment to everything we do in the weight room and on the field.
I mean, it's just as hard as any other workout we do, so hey, no play day at all.
That just gets another way to get your heart rate up and start burning some fat, get in shape.
Man, our rest days, our recovery days are harder than y'all's training days. Let's put it like that.
It was a great workout, man. I got a lot of respect for swimmers, and it was just tough, you know, it really challenges you mentally and physically. You gotta, you know, do high repetitions, and you gotta just fight, you know, fight. That water fights back pretty hard, so you gotta just keep on going, keep on pushing yourself. I'm glad I got it in. I'm gonna be ready for that combine.
You know, here at CES, we've had 15 straight years of first-round draft picks, and we certainly had some this year. But there's a young man that we're extremely proud of, Jock McClendon. Jock was a guard from the University of Tennessee. When Jock came in, he didn't have a draft grade. He was projected as an undrafted free agent. He didn't go to the combine. He didn't go to any All-Star games. So he had an extremely tough road to hoe in terms of getting in the league.
Take him up. That's it right there. Excellent job.
I'm Jock McClendon from Cleveland, Tennessee. Along with my, bettering my speed and strength, I'm also, getting better as an offensive lineman. And I don't think a lot of people offer that. From all the packages I looked at from different places to train, nobody was offering, that third phase here like Competitive Edge does. That's going to, help me better my draft status.
He came in every day, and this year at the NFL draft, he was the first player drafted that was not invited to the NFL Combine. He was the first player drafted that didn't play in a bowl game. And he was taken in the 4th round before 5 other Senior Bowl offensive linemen that were here training. So we're extremely proud of all those guys, and certainly it's easy to talk about first-round draft picks, but a guy like Jock, that's who CES is about. That's who we hang our hats on. I get asked all the time, why? Why should I come to CES and train with you? For us, it's really all about results. Over the past 20 years, we have been very fortunate that, number one, we've had great athletes, but number two, we've had guys that believed in what we have showed them, have put in the work every day, because you only get out of it what you put in it. But we've had 20 years of experience and results. We average anywhere from 2/10 off your 40 time to 4 to 6 inches on your vert, to 4 to 6 reps on your 225, to 2 to 3/10 off your short shuttle and L drill. So we have gotten results for a long time, really more than anybody else in the country. We treat you like family. When you come in here, it's like coming home, and we tell players, and when you're here, you'll see veteran players that come in, and I have guys that call me every year and say, hey Chip, can I come and train in the off season? And and I look at them, I say, well, do you call your mom and ask her, can you come home? No, you just show up. So I hope you understand why CES. We're passionate about helping you achieve your dreams and aspirations. We hope you become part of our CES training family.